I am aggravated, but not by what you think with the Lions game yesterday. Burn. The Lions beat a team they haven't beaten in 34 years, and I don't even care. It was just okay business as usual. On to the next. It's weird. Okay, Terry, here's what I want to get into. First off, and Spenny, I sent a tweet out yesterday, and I sent you one of the responses to it that I want to go to. Because I'm not even getting started with what did you like, what did you didn't like. I'm not doing that. Here's what I've had enough of, Terry. I sent a tweet out yesterday. You know what I learned about the Lions yesterday? You better rethink the way you feel about Terrion Arnold and Taylor Decker.
Yeah.
You better do that. Because what did we see when they weren't there?
Didn't look good.
Terry, what did you see?
Here's what I saw. I saw that you can't go to JMO when Decker's out because they don't get enough. They get too much pressure on that side. Goff is not going to have enough time to find Williams on a deeper route. So Jamison Williams is essentially out of the game unless you do a little crossing or sweeps or whatever.
One target,
That's one thing
catch,
I saw.
Yep.
So I sent a tweet out yesterday. I said, you better rethink how you feel about Taylor Decker and Terrion Arnold. And the people picked it up. I think some people may have taken it the wrong way. I don't know. But what we get here on the show, and we should be talking about the win, right? Like, let's just get that out of the way. They were up 28-3 in the second half, and the Bengals were never in that football game. Contrary to what narrative you want to craft or whatever. The Bengals were never in that. It was never not a double-digit lead in the second half. This is the NFL on the road, everybody. Like, this is the way that it works. And, again, I don't get it. I won't get it. But I get responses like this. Terrion is ass. Decker is less ass, but ass.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's funny. I give him that.
But that's common.
That's funny.
Like that's a common response. Guys, you need to stop with the Terrion Arnold stuff. Because guess what? Jamar Chase, with Terrion Arnold on him yesterday, 3 targets, 1 catch, 3 yards. Mark me, Spenny, am I making that up?
You're not making that up.
Is that factual?
That is factual.
Is he handsy? Is he physical?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Handsy.
Yes.
Terry,
He's very handy.
give me that 100 times out of 100 over someone that's given a 7-yard cushion every time. It's Jamar Chase, everybody.
Right. What are we talking about?
Here's what we're not seeing. You don't see the play down the field, what Terrion Arnold was doing with Jamar Chase when they don't go his way. And there are a lot of occasions, that's probably exactly where Browning wanted to go to. It wasn't open, so he said, let me look elsewhere. But then we do see the times that Terrion Arnold is handsy, and his penalties come at the most inopportune times.
But there was no inopportune time. They were up 28-3. Like,
We wanted style points.
And we did, and that is one thing where, it cost Aiden Hutchinson a sack, and it cost them a safety.
Yes.
Does he need to be less handsy? For sure. But you see what happens when Terrion Arnold leaves the game. The Bengals score 3 touchdowns in a row to receivers. Like, there's a reason he was out there. He was performing well. Does he need to stop grabbing? For sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world, and he is, with DJ Reed injured, whether you like it or not, whether you can admit it or not, he is by far your best option on the outside to play cornerback with DJ Reed injured. So you need him.
Yeah.
and real cream of wheat, perfect segue to what I was going to say. Let's face it, the refs had Jamar on their fantasy football team. And hey, that flag that took away the safety, when did the flag get thrown?
It was after the sack.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Browning wasn't even looking to that side of the field, and yeah, it was.
Guys, I try to let everybody know this, Terry. Games are officiated a certain kind of way. And especially when they're 4-score games or whatever it is, they get called differently.
They do.
These flags that got thrown, dude, were way after plays that altered the course of football games.
And real quick, 313 in the 919 says false, Amik. Listen, I know that, I love Amik Robertson. I love what he does.
We all do.
There is a reason he's not playing out there, and Terrion is. This regime does not care where you were drafted. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about how much money you make. If they thought he was a better option on the outside, he would be playing on the outside. And again, I don't want to shit on Amik at all, but Terrion goes out, Amik goes the outside to guard Jamar Chase and gets routed up for a 60-yard touchdown.
Cooked.
there's a reason he's out there. And I love Amik and I love what he does. I don't want to shit on him to prop up another guy because I don't like doing that because it's gross. But there's a reason this regime is putting Terrion out there. If he was a bad option, if there was a better option, they would be out there.
Bro, even after the penalty, he got 2 pass breakups. Almost got his first pick. Like, what are we talking about?
Jamar Chase, 3 targets, 1 catch, 3 yards.
And he's on
Jamar
the island.
Chase.
And he's on the island the entire game. Because that's how they run their defense.
Mike G in the chat. Terrion is handsier than Uncle Terry and Drew Sharp in Iowa City after hours. Can you comment?
We did get handsy, and it did almost cost Drew his life.
So there were flags thrown.
Their titties slapped.
Let's go.
Fair enough.
Man, I wish I could party with Prime Terry and Prime D-Mac, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So again, I just don't.
It's
I don't get it,
getting
and I won't
tired,
get it,
bro. It's just getting tired.
and I won't get it. And look, the Giovanni Manu thing, you knew there was going to be some fall off from Taylor Decker. There just is. But Terry, I would say
He had a good game too.
yeah, like
He got beat like twice. One was by Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
And I was listening to TJ Lang on the flagship early this morning, and he in his breakdown, he talked about the fact that first sack was I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Yep.
Which you're starting the game like tell me about your first day on a job.
Right.
Did you walk in knowing all the tricks of the trade? Terry,
No, but I didn't give
don't
up a
get it.
sack on my first day
Are
on
you
the
sure?
job. I'm
You're right.
positive.
You sure?
You didn't bomb a paper, you know?
Thomas Popa, the TA slander needs to stop. Terry, can you help me understand? I feel as though the people that slander Terry and Arnold are probably some of the same. I bet you'll see a lot of Brandon Inge jerseys in their closet.
Okay, here I will try to help you. What people see, you don't see the whole field when you're watching on TV. And despite people saying, well, I'm an expert on football. No, you're not. Terron Arnold was handsy. His penalties came at the most inopportune times. You gave up a safety, a sack. There was always
Those
a big
flags
play.
were thrown at the inopportune time after the play's over and the sack already happened.
I'm not going to do their coming after Detroit thing today. I'm not going to do it.
No, they're not coming after Detroit, Terry. It's the way games are called in the NFL.
Especially
blowouts. They're not Michigan playing at home where magically they get flagged one time in a game. Like,
It's no need for that.
Yep.
Is that accurate?
Continue.
Is that accurate?
Continue.
There's a pattern.
It's accurate. He won't answer that question.
Exactly.
Continue.
But one of the quote unquote holds, I don't even think he was near the dude. So I questioned one of them. The others, I said, yeah, he was handsy.
And I'm fine with, I'm not complaining about it because that's the way the league is called. All professional sports are like that, dude. I'm not stunned by it. And through all of it, it was never not a double-digit lead on the road in the NFL. Like this whole pushback, dude. I'm sorry, man. I can't rock with people on this.
And what happened after that penalty that took away the safety? He had a pass breakup on T. Higgins, and they 3 and out after the penalty. Like, it's not like that. It's not like this was a one-score game and that it was going to come back to bite him. I understand wanting him to not be as handsy. I do too. He definitely needs to clean that up a little bit.
Fellas,
but just like
when
calling the guy
what
trash
this all comes
is
down
crazy.
to is poorly as Cincinnati's played. I think the fans here wanted a bloodbath. And when
They got
one.
No, baby. That
28-3 in the second half, Terry.
Baby.
That's a
On the
bloodbath.
road.
What was the final?
But it's a
34-27.
37-24. Double-digit spread covered on the road.
Nice win, but it's not a bloodbath.
That's an NFL bloodbath.
All of their
Not
points
for the
came in
people
the
here.
fourth
See,
quarter.
like Phoenix Stardust in the Woodward Sports Chat. He's not an NFL corner. Well, you just don't know.
Neither
football.
are you.
You just don't know football.
Yeah, this is real. Like, people, I get accused a lot of times. Guys, this is why I flip through social media when stuff's going on. Because people tell you what they think, right? Because there's quote-unquote no accountability for it. It's going through their mind. Like, they're not pushing a narrative or trying to build a following or stuff like that. That's your voice. Social media is your voice. This is real. Here in the chat.
All right, stop
it's real,
for a minute.
Terry.
When the clock hit 000, did you go, yeah, okay, nice win?
Yes.
Yes.
I did not.
Why?
Because I thought it was too many penalties. I thought they were unfocused, particularly early in the game. And I heard something stupid, I think, from Gronkowski. They scored it was 14-3 at halftime. And they asked me, well, Gronk, what do you think of the Lions' offense? He said, oh, it's just business as usual. They've it wasn't. It wasn't business as usual.
No, it wasn't.
They had a bunch of penalties. They left a lot on the field. They had great field position and screwed it up. It was not business as usual. If it was business as usual, they would have scored a minimum of 21 points, possibly 28 in the first half.
No, Terry,
they had that opportunity.
I disagree because it was business as usual from the standpoint of they won through the trenches. They wore you down over the course of the game with their run game.
That is Lions was magnificent.
Exactly. That's Lions football.
And
They stuck to the identity.
When Goff fumbled, then it wasn't business.
But
as
his
usual.
blind side was getting blown up.
That's not business as usual because your boy wasn't there, Taylor Decker.
But once again, you was gonna get what you was gonna get with that. I don't necessarily blame him,
young
for
man.
That. He could have had a worse game
I'm
than
going
that.
to put you under the spotlight.
All right, go ahead.
At the end of the first half, when you saw it was 14-3, did you say, "Oh yeah, Lions offense, man, they're kicking ass"?
Yeah, I mean it's not as high flying as it normally is, but they can win in multiple ways. That's the evolution of this team that I don't think people are realizing.
I'm not talking
they don't have
wins
to
and
win
losses.
with.
I said after the first half, did you look at the Lions offense and say, "Yeah, this is my boys"? They kicking ass.
Yes, I do, Terry.
Yes. They the
yes, I
same
do,
team.
Terry.
Did
Yeah.
you really?
I didn't.
The Lions lead the NFL with 22 touchdowns.
All right,
The only other
what-
team
what
in the
about
NFL to
first-
produce these touchdown totals through the first 5 games of any season was the 2000 Rams. You
All
know,
right.
the greatest show on turf.
Terry, I agree with you.
Baby boy. I'm not disputing that. I'm saying in the first half, period. Did you look at the first half and said these motherfuckers are playing some offense?
No.
Did they walk down there, get up to a 14-0 lead? And here's the other thing that they did because of the circumstances, right? They didn't go for it at time. They punted. They passed up on a field goal attempt because it was more germane to the goal, Terry, to go ahead and pin Jake Browning back deep. They changed with the game flow, Terry, what they did. They just did,
14.
Terry.
They worked
They're not-
themselves.
They're not because that's what the situation dictated.
And there's another team on the other side too. They have pride. They get
I
paid
hear
as
you.
well.
I
Come on, what are
will
we talking about?
respectfully disagree.
Okay, fair enough.
I agree with Terry. I think that obviously in the second half you saw them come through with the run game, but in the first half they had no push at the line of scrimmage. They couldn't run the ball, and the offensive line without Taylor Decker looked worse.
And they still put up 14
yeah,
points.
but 14 points for this offense isn't like
Stop. And they still put up 14 points?
What did
Are
they
you saying
end up?
14 points in the half is like a blitzkrieg?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you're playing this team, yes, it is, because they never had a shot. You just needed a cushion against the Cincinnati Bengals. Different games call for different situations. We need to understand the
my Lord.
evolution of this team.
That's why I love this guy. Boy, they put up 14 points.
No, I think it's the SOL in you not realizing that they don't have
and
to.
they still put up 14
Listen,
points.
the Lions,
And then-
the
And
Lions
then they
are
put up 14 in the third.
the Lions are at the point to where they don't need to have their best game to beat a team like that. We don't need the high flying antics for a team like that.
And you're
Terry.
answering my
And,
question
yeah,
without
Terry.
answering.
Yeah.
So the offense wasn't good.
He said, yeah, we didn't need our best. We didn't have our best. He's not
Terry.
saying that this game was awful.
Yeah.
He's saying in the first half, the offense didn't look great, and it
Terry,
didn't.
did that game plan look the same as a typical Lions offensive game plan, or do you think that they were aware of who was across the field for them, especially at the quarterback spot, and changed based on game flow? Can we agree on that?
I will agree. I will say this: they probably didn't respect Cincinnati as much, and they figured they didn't have to do everything they usually
Which they
do.
didn't.
Right. So
Which they didn't.
therefore, the offense wasn't as good as it usually is.
I saw a different philosophy on third down from them. I saw a different philosophy. And, yeah, they had 14 points at the half. Then they scored 14 points in the third quarter.
Right.
And then the game was over.
And when your defense is playing that well in the first half, 2 takeaways, like you can afford what happened on offense in that first half. It's not the end of the world.
It's just when you go back.
You know, you gentlemen are absolutely right. It's not
Absolutely.
the end of the world. You can applaud yourself for having a 14-3 lead. My thing is that wasn't business as usual offensively in the first half.
I agree.
I'm not talking about against Chicago. I'm not talking about last year.
So, Terry,
in the
what's
first half of
business as
yesterday's
usual? What's business as usual?
business as usual against a poor defense like Cincinnati. It's business as usual. You have your left tackle that people don't like. That was a big blow.
Yes.
Business
And
as
and the
usual.
Bengals got 4 sacks because of it.
Business as usual. It's not turning the ball over, but it was caused by the fact that Taylor Decker was not there. Business as usual, going to J-Mo sometimes, which you can't do because Taylor Decker wasn't there.
I agree
So
with you,
it
Terry.
looked the same to you guys.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did because I saw
right.
an offense have 4 passing touchdowns, a run game that went for 120
He's
yards
talking about
rushing.
the first half.
Honey,
the first half.
honey bun. We're talking about the first
Okay,
half.
so then Terry, okay, you tell me. Paint the perfect
Okay.
picture.
All right.
With a rookie
Should it have been
Here
27? Like,
is
I
what
don't
upset
understand.
That's
me.
what he
I
just
thought
said.
So they should average
no,
54 points
I
a
am
game?
talking about a comment I heard at halftime from Gronkowski.
No, not 54
What'd you
points
think of
a game,
the
but against
Lions'
the Bengals,
offense?
yes.
It was business as usual. I said, no, it wasn't.
I agree.
You obviously didn't watch the first half.
No, the Bengals just had a decent defensive game plan. But the Lions broke them like they break every team. Like, I don't understand.
Jump into that super chat if you want to skip the line. Got some of those to catch up with as we've already blown the first break here on Big D Energy. All right, Woodward.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah, no, 100%. Woodward Sports super chat. Burn in the super chat. We did that one, yeah. It's just business as usual. On to the next week. It's weird. Freddie felt 3-1-3 after the D. Montgomery pass touchdown. I said our running back greater than your quarterback. Yeah, Freddie, I got some of your stuff too from the social media. We'll
out.
We'll get to that when we come back for the next segment. Labartney, TA is way better than people give him credit for, but starting a podcast is already a bad look in my opinion.
Old man yells at
Okay,
clown.
all right, Neil. Let me help you on this. This is a fan base that was upset that J-Mo gave inner city kids $100 bills
For some water.
Right.
and bought their water.
And bought people food at a party store.
Right.
Right. And got backpacks for a little party that he had.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand people in general. So that's why, the whole back. And you know what people really to jump on? If the Lions got off to a bad start, you know why it was going to be? Oh,
Why?
you look perplexed. It was because Dan Campbell did too many Applebee commercials.
Well, they're saving that one.
That
Right.
was
Yeah.
about to come.
They're 4-1 and get ready for this week too. Like when everybody's NFL power rankings come out, get ready because they'll probably be the first. They'll probably be leading the power rankings. Certainly in the NFC they will be.
They should.
Yeah, it'll be them or the Eagles probably.
And it won't be the Eagles.
No, they shit
30th
the
ranked
bed.
rushing attack.
Yeah, they shit the
Yeah.
bed.
Coughing up double-digit leads at home.
I mean, there's 4-1. as well.
Eagles are not a good second half team this year.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Dexter James, did we see Jake Browning or Stat Padford in the second half of the
Pretty
there,
much.
There was some
A lot of
Stat
garbage
Padford.
time for sure.
Yeah, pretty much,
there
man.
was. Throwing the YOLO ball up to Chase.
Yeah,
Right, man. What are we doing, man?
that was an insane pass, though. Honestly, that was a crazy play. But that, again, showed the inexperience in the secondary because that was a broken play where Jake Browning was rolling out and Jamar Chase said, fuck it, started running across the field with this quarterback.
And Jake Browning said, F it.
And nobody
Right.
picked him up. But
Yeah.
if you watch the play develop and you watch what Jamar Chase is doing, he runs right past Rock Ya-Sin and right past other secondary members. Nobody's there to pick him up. Terrion Arnold or DJ Reed, if they were out there, they would have picked him up.
But here's the thing, though, too. And I talked about this in the pregame
Hutch
show.
crushed him.
Like, if I'm the Bengals, I throw it to Jamar Chase every play.
Every
It's
single
my
time.
only shot.
Yep.
And I don't care if he's covered or not.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only card they had to play.
Seriously.
And second half, man, you just close your eyes and throw that thing up, and
they
Jamar
played it.
Chase will come down with it. And he does. Like, because he's a great
He's
player.
that damn good.
El Gato in the super chat. When's J-Mo going to score SMH? My parlay got toasted for $667. Well, maybe we should trade him for A.J. Brown then. And he'll put on social media Bible passages about being overlooked.
When his
come
team's coming off a Super Bowl and was undefeated.
I think he's just upset about his parlay.
I did.
But what
I should
Terry
feel good. Like, I should feel good today.
Yeah, we got to go to break.
Wait, well, what's wrong with you?
This!
Don't let people bother you, man. Did you enjoy the game?
I did.
Were you happy when it was over?
Yes.
Bam.
And it was over in the third quarter.
Then that's the end of the ball game. If you're happy, that's all I care about.
Thank you.
You're a good guy,
Dick
Terry.
with you.
I don't care what they say about you. You're a good
Right.
guy. And you like the whites.
Right. That ain't what I heard.
He just wants people to be happy.
Yeah, we need a Terry Foster White's power.
They trying to shoot you,
I
Saville. Don't
care
fall for
what
it, Terry.
management putting that secret internal memo about you. I think you're a hell of a guy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.